Welcome back, guys. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Nightmare on Elm Street NES GameStop exclusive Freddy Krueger. This figure, as I said before, is exclusive only to GameStop. I believe the release date for this was back in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. And this is a representation of the NES version of Freddy Krueger from the Nightmare on Elm Street video game. As you can see, it's got the old school seal of approval, the Nintendo one, but it's actually NECA because, you know, NECA's got to put their stamp on everything. So, as I said before, guys, in the last video, this was going to be a special video. This is actually a different video. I'm actually covering a NECA figure this time around, so might be a little bit longer video, but bear with me, and we'll get through this together. Okay, so what we're going to start off with, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the box itself. As you can see, it's got that weathered, old school packaging that NECA truly does awesome of. I think if you saw my Elvira video, you'll see I kind of showed a little bit in that. On the side, you get that NECA Real Toys logos there. Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay, let's take a look at the back. And not too many accessories with this guy. Usually, this is an older NECA figure, which, by the way, I found this on eBay at a great price. So I definitely eBay for the win on this one, because usually if I find these at the cons or whatever, it's like super expensive. But luckily, I got this guy pretty good deal. Anyway, thing that come with it is a removable hat. Looks like the razor glove, Freddy's razor glove, and hideous face. I mean, is this not a hideous face? I think that's still a hideous face, just masqueraded by the hat there. But, yep. Yep, see the weathering there. Looks like an old school NES cartridge game, which I really love. I saw this guy, and I had to pick him up. Coincidentally, I did see these back in the day when they first were released, but I missed out on them because I wasn't a collector back then. Once I started getting more and more into, and I blame NECA for this, with their Ultimate figures, I kind of went back and I had to have this guy. Plus, I mean, I'm a sucker for the 8-bit NES versions of these guys. If you saw my previous video of the NES 8-bit Funkos that I did of Freddy and Jason, which, by the way, more than likely you're going to see an NES Jason NECA review later on down the line. But let's see how this one goes first before I move on to those others. All right. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and open up the box here. So the evil is purged, fire purifies all. The bones are ashes, soon to be dust. Freddy is dead, and the nightmare is ended. Or was it? R.I.P. You can't really see what it says there, but I'm assuming it's, you know, Freddy Krueger and stuff like that. This is from the game, as well as the backdrop behind there, which we'll take a look at. And as you can see, this would be the life bar if you played the game. I don't know if you actually played the game. I'd played the game a few times. I enjoyed it. That was pretty good. I really dig the music to it, and yeah, I mean, I thought it was a cool game. Not as good as Friday the 13th. Again, as I said in the previous video, the Friday the 13th NES game was my favorite of the two. I played it more, had a lot more fond memories of it. So, yeah, this is Freddy Krueger and his NES version colors. Yeah, so I can't wait to get this guy open. He looks really cool. Right, let's take a look at him here first before we unleash Freddy. I can't really... Yeah, it's a really cool figure. Really cool figure. Can't wait to get him out of the box. And then even the backdrop diorama picture is the Nightmare on Elm Street house, which we'll take a look at, but I believe it's the NES, or the 8-bit form anyway. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get this guy opened up. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. And feel free to comment down below, guys, if you've seen this figure, or you picked up this figure, or if you ever played the game, or which is your favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie. My personal favorite is Nightmare on Elm Street 3. It is, for all intents and purposes, is the fan favorite after all. I just think the elements that they introduced into that movie of the Dream Warriors, I thought that was pretty cool. Not to mention the story, how they end Nancy's story. I'm sure a lot of people were bummed out about that, but I thought it was pretty cool. Man, just does not. Having a problem getting out of the box. Guess he doesn't want to be let loose or something. Okay. Alright, Freddy. I need you to stand right there while I get your hat. Because, you know, it's Freddy Krueger without the hat, right? And the hat is a bit of a soft plastic, which is pretty cool. I think they did a pretty good job on that. I don't know if you can really tell in the detail there. But, yeah. 3. Third piece, maybe? Is that what it means? I don't know. Well, like I was saying, Nightmare on Elm Street 3 is my favorite movie of the Nightmare on Elm Street series. Number 1 is iconic, obviously. 2 is pretty good. I feel like they kind of... It was a lot darker movie. But I feel like part 3, Freddy really came into his own. And he just started, you know... Robert Englund took him to a whole new level after that. He was comfortable with Freddy. He really embraced him, I feel, at that point. You got more of the wisecracking one-liners and that dark humor that only Freddy can project, which I thought was really cool. Beyond that, I also did like New Nightmare as well. I thought that was a really good movie. And but the other ones, I mean, it's pretty much they're Freddy Krueger movies. I mean, if you've seen one of them after part 3, you've seen them all. I mean, they're almost the same movie over and over again. Just different creative kills. Yeah, pretty much. Sorry guys, I'm really digging this figure. This is the first time I'm getting him out of the box, and I'm just like really enjoying posing him and stuff like that. So my apologies if you're just getting video of me putting him in different poses. But anyway, as far as articulation, he's got a single joint in the elbow, so it can go up or down. It also rotates. Hands also rotate as well. There's a little bit of articulation there, not too much. Arms do go all the way around. They come up to about that 90-degree angle. Do that for both. It's really cool. The detail in the glove there. It's supposed to be 8-bit, so I really think that flesh color, I guess it's supposed to be flesh color, looks really cool coming at you. Yeah. And also the colors in the sweater too, they're representing the NES colors of Freddy in the game. He's got a swivel in the waist there. He also has not too much articulation in the legs. They go front and back. I really don't want to manhandle the legs too much because it seems like they need to be warmed up. So yeah, this is my first time taking it out, so I don't want to break it my first time around. So anyway, as for the head, I saw the head came off, so let's take a look at the burn marks there. And I feel NECA does, look at that. NECA does an amazing job on these guys. And that's, you know, like I said before, they're to blame for me becoming a figure collector again. I mean, just look at the detail in this guy. And this was back in 2018 that this guy came out. So you even see the little tatter there on his shirt, on his sweater. A little hole there. You see a little frilling tears as well. But yeah, he looks like he needs to go to the dentist, or hasn't been to the dentist in a while. So maybe I'll go after this. I don't know. Anyway, head goes all the way around. As for the head itself, it kind of, you can put his head down, but he doesn't go too much up. I feel like that right there is pretty normal, but that's how high his head goes up. Which still kind of looks almost like it's like straightforward, or like it's, you know, not really looking up, it's really looking straight ahead. I mean, regardless, I mean, this figure looks amazing. Let's go ahead and get your hat back on, Freddy. Yeah, it was a fedora there. Yep. And again, I can't say enough about these NECA figures, man. If you haven't picked them up, I mean, I'm sure you've seen them anywhere. They're Target, you know, GameStop. As again, this one's a GameStop exclusive. So if you haven't seen them, you know, I don't. You're probably living under a rock or something like that. But these guys are everywhere. I mean, there's Walmart exclusives, there's Target exclusives. You can find them at Best Buy. You can find them anywhere, pretty much. Comic book stores. But yeah, I mean, man, this is a great looking figure. If anything, what I'm probably going to end up doing at some point is reviewing the NES version of Jason, because I have that one too. I have the NECA NES version of Jason, and I have the NES version of the Alien Xenomorph from Alien 3. So maybe at some point you'll see me do those guys, but this is my first time around doing one of these NECA figures, so hopefully all goes well and you enjoy the video. And if you do enjoy this video, feel free to comment down below, like, share, and subscribe. If this is definitely your first time seeing this video or seeing this channel, for sure hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning viewer, thanks for coming back and watching my videos. They're simple, but you know, I definitely like to share my love of horror collectibles. And yeah, this guy, just, I can't get enough of how cool this guy looks like. Yeah. And normally, I've said in other videos, I am a box collector, so even though I unbox this guy right now, I'm definitely going to put him back in his box. I definitely don't want him coming after me in the middle of the night or something if he's let loose like this. So just to be safe, I'm going to put him back in the box, so at least I'll hear something rummaging around. But that should about wrap it up for this video, guys. Again, if you like this video, feel free to comment down below, like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. But until next time, we'll see you in the next video. Have a good one, guys.